The lettings market has had a strong start to the year. In recent years, every year has been strong, but it is particularly price sensitive. So it's really important that as a landlord, even if you've achieved sky-high rents in the last 2 to 3 years, that you're sensible with your pricing. Best-in-class property continues to let really well. 1 and 2 bedroom properties at the entry-level part of the market are particularly attractive. The bigger properties at the higher price points are needing to be more sensible around price, but absolutely getting the right tenant is always critical. The spring market is expected to be busy. The rental market's always busy in spring. The flowers are out, properties look their best, and demand remains high. Landlords are in a position where they need to make a decision in the next few weeks and months about the future of their property portfolio. The Renters' Rights Bill is due to come into play around autumn. At that point, it's going to be much trickier to make a decision to chop or change your decision around selling or letting out your property. The Renters' Rights Bill will come into play in autumn this year, and it will transform the lettings industry. As a landlord, there are a few things you really need to be prepared for. First of all, you need the right advice. Make sure you've got a great agent who's qualified and experienced to guide you through this process. You might want to consider managing your property, and indeed at this point we'll be offering 3 months free management for all of our landlords. But for any landlord looking ahead, now is the time to review the rent that you are achieving on your property, because once the Renters' Rights Bill comes in, you will only be able to review your rent annually. Importantly, consideration needs to be given to your plans around whether you're going to sell or let your property over the next 2 to 3 years. If you do have any plans to sell, then it's important to note that the Renters' Rights Bill will mean that if you evict your tenants and serve notice upon them, you will not be able to relet your property for another 12 months if you fail to secure the right price. So think now about what the plan is.